I had is about David. The Bible talks about how Saul was being troubled by an evil spirit, and the servants heard of someone which was David. The question I'm asking is, how is it that David was able to learn how to play the harp? Who taught him?
That's what we. Now, you need to understand. The Bible says that David is a king. He was also a prophet. Do you understand? He was a king. He was also a prophet. There were times where David would play instruments. Even Psalms. There were times when he played instruments. When he played instruments, when he began to write Psalms. And in one of the Psalms, David says something. He said, "The Lord said to my Lord, sit at my right hand until I make your enemies your footstool." The Lord said to my Lord. So David was very deep when it comes to the prophetic realm. And the Bible says that David was in the field tending to the sheep. One thing you need to understand is God is everywhere, but there are places where God is, his frequency, his vibration is there. Do you understand? Where God's vibration is stronger in that place. God will always, anytime he comes to his servants, he will say, "Come up to the mountain and I will speak to you there." Does that make sense at all?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense because God speaking to them, telling them to go to the mountain. Why couldn't he deliver the message right then and there? Why did he have to say, "Come to the mountain" or "Come to the wilderness"? Do you understand? You see, there was always a place, anytime God would speak to his prophets, they will always be in a specific location. For Moses, he was upon a mountain. For the Lord Jesus, for John the Baptist was a prophet, but he was in the wilderness. I am the voice crying out in the wilderness. There is a location where God came to them and revealed himself. And for David, it was the field. And that is where David fellowship with God. Because the thing is, before Goliath, God already was in fellowship with David. David already knew God. He was walking with God already. He said, "The God that delivered me from the lion and the bear will deliver me from you uncircumcised Philistine." So David already had a testimony with God. He already had a testimony with God. You see, the moment Samuel anointed David, there was a sign that he was to be a king and a prophet. You understand? Now, the reason why the Bible says Jesus, the son of David, is because Jesus is also a king and he was the prophet. Because Moses said, "There is one coming after me. Listen to him. There's one coming after me that is like me. Listen to him." Do you understand? So Jesus was a king and he was also a prophet. David was a king and David was also a prophet. He occupied these two offices. But David was already flowing in the prophetic before then. And because one of the codes when it comes to the prophetic, when it comes to the prophetic is music. That is one thing that a prophet to get into the prophetic. It moves the spirit of a prophet is music. And the reason why it moves the spirit of the prophet is because it allows the prophet to take out, to tune out this physical reality and tune into the spiritual.
Changes atmosphere.
Do you understand? So, music helps to tune out and to tune in into God and into the spiritual realm. Now, David was actually taught by angels. And the reason why I say David was taught by angels because worship, one of the biggest attractions, what it attracts is angels. Worship attracts angels. Wherever worship is, there's where angels will be. Because angels love to adore God. Yes, angels love to adore God. They love to worship God. Think of it like a fly. Flies are attracted to light. Wherever worship is, angels will always be attracted there. You understand? So David was very heavy when it came to the realm of worship, and he was able to be divinely inspired by God to play the harp, because the Bible says when he played the psalm, it casted out the spirit that was inside of Saul. So it means that God puts in something inside of David to be divinely inspired, that when he played instruments, evil spirits responded. When he played an instrument, spirits responded. Do you understand? Because when David played, an evil spirit responded, he was able to cast out devils without saying a single word. All he did was play the instrument. Do you understand? That is why when it comes to music, it's very important to what you tune your ears to. Because just how a sound was able to cast out a spirit, there are also sounds that attract spirits. Because what attracts spirits is sound. Spirits are attracted to sound. But God was able to show David this mystery for him to release a sound that would move the spirit that was troubling Saul. Anytime Saul would leave the presence of David, the spirit would come back. Anytime David was there, would play the sound, the spirit would leave. Do you understand? That is the mystery. That is something that God put inside of David. Praise God. We bless the Almighty God. Now we are coming to an end of this session. If you've been blessed, I want you, do not forget to subscribe. I want you to like. I want you to comment if you were blessed. I want you to comment what you caught from this live broadcast. We'll be doing something like this from time to time. And just know that you are stepping into your new season. And this time, God is getting ready to push you into deeper things, into the deep things of God. I can even hear the angel of the Lord is telling me now that each and every one of you that are watching this video, you guys will begin to experience supernatural visitations. Supernatural visitations. God is getting ready to push you guys into deeper levels in the spirits. This is Prophet Will, and I'm signing out. Shalom.